What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping in to Matt D's RCs. First off, I want to get this out of the way. I apologize for the little delay in content. I've had a whole bunch of stuff going on in my personal life. Got it all settled though, and I moved into a new place here now. So we're gonna get back to making content on the regular now. I'm sitting here with the X-maxx again. I don't know if you can see that, but she's a little broken. So in this video, we're gonna be fixing that. Obviously, this is actually just a minor little fix. It's just the front hub carrier that snapped. I ended up, I was just doing a little speed run with my kid, and I launched it off a hill, not paying attention to what was on the other side, and yeah.
Oh no!
This is the result. In this video, I'm gonna be going through this thing front to back. What do I mean by that? We're gonna be putting in all these parts. Now, why am I doing that now? Well, if you guys have been following my channel for a little bit now, you would know that this X-maxx has been the biggest pain in the I have the worst luck with it. It could be my driving a little bit, maybe just a little bit. But I seriously have had so much difficulties trying to tune this thing in, and you know what? I think I know what I need to do now. So as you can see here, I got new bulkheads for the rear, front, new shock towers, new hub carriers, and yeah, upper bulkheads. Oh, and I got new motor mounts. Why am I doing all that? Well, guys, I believe a big reason why I've been having so much issues here is because this thing has been messed with so much, and through all of the plastic, there's little micro cracks everywhere. That happens, it completely weakens the plastic. Once you get those micro cracks, it all started to make sense to me why I was having so many gear issues after a guy explained this all to me. After you have all these micro pressure cracks everywhere, once you have cracks in the plastic, it does flex more than it should. So I believe that's a big issue I was having because my rear lower bulkhead is in rough shape. I think that once I get all these new parts in and I get everything tightened back up again, I'm hoping that we get rid of all the issues I've been having. But we shall see. Get comfy, stick around for a little bit because I'm gonna be going through a whole lot of stuff in this video. All right, guys, let's get into it. Broken. Always broken. Give it. Please. Thank you. Yeah, that's where the hub broke. Oh, yeah. Whoops, that went for a ride. Alright. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I did it, guys. Don't do that. Try and catch it. Now we remove the bearings. Aren't you in there nice and tight? Get out. Thank you. Better bearings. That one feels great. That one is good as well. That's the part number for the hubs if you are curious. Alright guys, so I had a little bit of misunderstanding with these front hub carriers. Let me show you. So, this was the old hub carrier, or steering knuckle, that broke. This is the new style knuckle. I didn't realize that I had an old style and they have changed. So what has changed? The bearings, the outer bearings have changed. I did not know this. See, that's the bearing that comes in the new style, and that's the bearing that came out of the old style. Quite a bit bigger. So, when I was trying to put this all together, I couldn't figure out what was going on, and then I did a little bit of research and found out that, yeah, these have changed within recent years because apparently guys were blowing these bearings like crazy. So, I had to wait for Amazon to deliver me my bearings, but they are here now, so we can continue on. All right, guys, so where we're sitting right now, I've got the new front lower bulkhead all installed. I've got everything swapped over. Everything is all nice and true now. I put 2 new front shock halves on. I didn't order, I forgot to order new castors because this one obviously broke. So yeah, that's the other thing I forgot to do. So these are hopefully going to show up tomorrow. Once that other caster shows up, we'll be able to slap that together. It's all ready to go quick. So we are going to move on to back half of the truck. Now this is the most problematic area that I've been having here. It's a combination between worn out bulkhead. The motor mounts are completely stripped out, so keeping that tight has been an issue. The spur cover was stripped out, so keeping this tight was an issue. Everything has been super loosey-goosey in the back here, and it's time to revitalize it. I decided not to include the removal and install of the front bulkhead in this video because I actually just did a video separating the front half there. It was a video on where I was showing how to replace the servo in these things. So if you are interested in guidance on how to take this front end off and how to install it again properly, you can go check out that video on my page. Anyways, moving on. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to take the motor out here and I'm going to show you what the problems are that I've been having there. Now guys, I've been using these hinge pins for motor mount pins because the motor mount I've been using has been completely stripped out. So in my head, I was thinking if I had this kind of securing the motor, but it didn't work out so well. Yeah. Just gotta take that off, eh? Yeah, guys, so all 4 of these securing holes have stripped right out. That's why I can't get the motor to seal down tight. And that's why another good reason why I've been chewing through gears like crazy, because this thing is lifting. If you're chewing through gears like crazy, that could be your problem too. Put that on the side for now. Grab our pins because they're handy to have. Oh, one interesting thing, the new bulkhead comes with a QR code that you have to scan for the pin placements instead of just listing it. I wonder why that is. I'm curious to scan that, see what it says. And this is all it is, just a chart. Gives you pinion size and spur size and tells you the pin combinations here. Fancy. Easiest way of just extracting those. Okay, now we got like, look at this, man. What? What is going on there? A bolt that's way too long, man. Okay, that should be everything. This thing, if all goes to plan, should just boom. Yes, sir. All right, guys, I think that first things first. First things first, I need to find my bit. Okay, so let's get the push drive out. The bay. Thank you. Oh yes, I have a broken rear bumper. Funny, I didn't even remember that until just now seeing it. Bye-bye. Yeah, see guys, this is what I was talking about here, see. That shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. This shouldn't be here. That shouldn't be here. That shouldn't be here. See, all these bolts were too long that got put in here. And when it did that, it created, once you punch through this plastic like this, it completely weakens it everywhere. See, look at the crack. Look at the big crack. Can you see? I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. Try to get it in the light. If you can see the crack that came in the bulkhead there from as a result of punching through that. So just another reminder why I am doing this, because I'm certain that's causing a whole bunch of my issues. Ooh, bit of fun. Spread your wings now, child. I'll get out of my way. Okay. So yeah, guys, I couldn't actually find any rear shock towers. Like, I replaced the front shock towers, and I wanted to do that to the rear too, but that front one took a lot more hits than this rear one has. I don't see any issues with it, so I think that we're gonna be all good. In that regard, it's just not gonna look shiny and new. Oh. So this is the diff that I have replaced. Seems to be all good thus far. No problems. Now, nothing else should be holding this on there. There we go. So this is the upper rear bulkhead, obviously, and There doesn't actually seem to be anything wrong with this one, but I had a new one anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna slap it in on the new bulkhead, obviously. Here's our center diff. Center diff there. So that's one thing I really don't want to do again, is I don't want to be putting those same bolts back in, going too deep on this bulkhead and cracking it. So yeah, guys, if you're doing this stuff up, these the bolts on plastic, be super careful. So once you over tighten them, you'll never get it to seal properly again. Ask me how I know. You know, if there's any X-maxx experts, let me know in the comments here. I really want to know if that play is normal and acceptable. So I did a video on these cush drives and I shimmed that, and I don't know where the shim went. So I'm wondering, did it get eaten or what? Or did it just not end up going in the truck? All right, so cush drive's in, center diff is in. Put the diff back in. All right, making progress. All right, now we just gotta get A-arms moved over and the shocks, get the shock towers on, then we put it back together. Easy peasy. All right, guys, got the A-arms on. Now we just gotta swap over the hub carriers and the upper A-arms. All right, guys, new bulkheads on, new upper bulkheads on, new A-arms are on. Everything's looking great. Now to put it back in the truck. Boom. A little spin of the drive shaft. All right, guys, got the bulkheads in. Everything's good to go now. Now we're gonna move on to messing with the motor. Now, like I said earlier, this pin system, I think I did mention this earlier, but I might not have, but this pin system is new, and they've changed it up because the newer X-maxxes, they come with a overdrive or a higher speed transmission, so they've actually changed up the pin system now a little bit. But I have the old style transmission. What I'm gonna do, because I have a 52 spur gear on there right now, so I'm gonna run an 18 tooth pinion and see how that is. And then we'll go from there. Here's the motor mount. Hey guys, so what was happening with my old motor mount is the bolt holes were completely stripped out, so it wasn't actually anything grabbing, pulling the motor mount down, so it would just basically secure it. But anytime there was any torque or anything, the whole motor would lift, causing me to shatter gears and whatnot. So you want to make sure you put this on the right side, being that this slot here is on the front, and that sits right down in here. So nice when stuff is brand new, eh? Now, since everything's all fancy, we're gonna go Traxxas Xmaxx steering chart. I could have just scanned the QR code, but I am recording on my phone right now, so. Okay, so I'm gonna be running 1850. Right in here. 1850 CG. So we're gonna be using, so the pin's gotta go C, C, G, G. All right, pins are in CG. You want to make sure that that tab on the motor is in front in this slot here. All right, guys, now that we got that all fitted up, we will now put the pinion on. Got a brand spanking new one here. Can't forget the Loctite. Oh, too much. Whoops. Wipe off that excess. Make sure you're on that flat side. Okay, we'll see what that looks like. That looks about perfect, I'd say. Thank you. I've never actually had these washers on the truck before. Golly. All right, guys, we got it all back together now. Let's put some power to it and make sure everything's spinning as it should. It's a scary feeling. Well, she's alive, but look at my servo. What happened? I don't know how that happened, guys. I swore I had it squared off when I put the front half on, but obviously I did not. So just have to take that off quick. Well, we just popped off there. So make sure that thing is, actually, I'm gonna turn it on here. Give it some juice and make sure that thing is in the center position. No point making the same mistake twice, yeah? Okay. Put the servo saver back on. Get in your home. There we go. Okay. That's enough for you. That's a little loud, eh? Sorry for the annoying fan. All right, guys, I got that all straightened out now. Let's just double check. All right, guys, it's all put back together. She's all ready to go rip. Let's go try it out. I got the paddle tires on again because, as you can see, winter is fully arrived again. So let's go have some fun in the snow. Yeah! There's this little park here by my new place, so we're gonna go see if we can do some speed runs. I broke my friggin' camera holder that I strapped to my body, so I kind of have this makeshift transmitter holder now. Not ideal, but yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Ow. I like how I got this whole wide open field here by my new place. Oh. Ah, I hit low voltage. Oh, that was fun. Hopefully she makes it home on low voltage. I don't really want to carry it. All right, guys. Well, it looks like I got the X-maxx all dialed in finally. I actually drove it and burned a whole pack of batteries. I've never done that since I've owned this X-maxx. Winning! Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun things coming up on the channel here. I can finally announce that I got my son an arm of granite for his birthday. I didn't want to post on the channel about that because he watches my channel and I didn't want to give it away. So we're gonna have the granite on the channel. We're gonna get into some drifting for over the winter, and we got a whole bunch of exciting plans for the channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Hit that bell, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys. Peace.